welcome to Kirly-Sue's Kitchen. We're demonstrating live today from the Westfield Shopping Centre in Stratford in London. And today in our kitchen we're going to be making vegan pumpkin and raisin cupcakes. They're really delicious, so simple to make, and you are going to love them. So I'm going to show you now how to make them. Now, the ingredients you need are really easy. You need 2 cups of canned pumpkin. You can make it fresh if you want to boil the pumpkin and strain it and then make 2 cups of mashed pumpkin. You can do that. Fresh is always better. If you're not able to make it, then just get 1 can of pumpkin already mashed into the can, and use 2 cups of that. You're going to need 2.5 cups of flour. I like to use wholemeal flour because it's much better for you. 2 cups of granulated sugar, some nice brown sugar is good. 2/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. Well, not vegetable oil, oil, but canola oil or rapeseed oil or olive oil, any of those are fine. Not the extra virgin olive oil because that has a bit more flavour to it, which you don't want in a cake. So the ordinary olive oil. So not vegetable oil because that's not really the best one for you. But any of those other oils I've just mentioned will be perfect for this. And in addition to that, you need 1/2 cup of soya milk or rice milk or almond milk. Any of those non-dairy milks are fine. Some vanilla extract. You're just going to have 2 teaspoons of that. 1 cup of raisins, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and baking soda or bicarbonate soda. Bicarbonate soda and baking soda is basically the same thing. And that's all the ingredients that you need. Now, first of all, what you're going to do is put the canned pumpkin into a bowl, like so. So it's basically the whole of this can, and this can is, what's the measurement on here? 425 grams, which is roughly 2 cups of mashed pumpkin. You can use the canned if you want. If you want to use fresh, even better. So you just scoop it all out like so with a spatula. Make sure you get it all out so you get all the pumpkin. And if you're not a fan of pumpkin, don't worry, because this tastes absolutely delicious. In a cake, you'd be surprised. And it's healthy for you as well. And at certain times of the year when there's lots of pumpkin around, this is a great recipe to use up the pumpkin. If you've got like pumpkins that you grow in your garden, this is a way to use it up. So there you have your 2 cups of pumpkin. And then you're going to add your oil. So you're going to need 2/3 of a cup of oil. Now you can use these measurements so that it says 1/3, so just fill it up twice. So 2 of those. So that's 1 and 2. Like so. Over here. And 1/2 cup of milk. 1/2 cup of milk is about 100 milliliters. So pour that in. And then we're going to add our 2 cups of granulated sugar. So we just get 1. You can use a bit less if you want to, because 2 cups is quite a bit, but you know, whatever is your preference. 2 cups of granulated sugar. And then you put your 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. Just get the teaspoon measurement here. That's 1. Vanilla essence or vanilla extract, whichever is the best that you can find. Obviously the more expensive kind is better to use. So you're going to stir that around. Just get my spoon here. Stir that around and let me just get rid of it. Stir that around till it's all combined, like so. You can see all the delicious flavours coming together like so now. And that's it, till it's combined. Then you're going to sift in the following. You're going to sift in 2.5 cups of flour. So I've got the wholemeal flour here. Pull this back for me. So that's 1 cup. 2. There you go. And you're going to also put in your baking powder. And bicarbonate soda as well. Just get this one open. Oh, there's a bit stiff, the top, but they're coming. Yeah, here we go. So the baking powder, that's one. And the bicarbonate soda or baking soda, same thing. Put that in. And your cinnamon. And your salt. And you just sift those through. Now, because we're using wholemeal flour, the wholemeal flour has little brown bran bits in it. Those won't go through the sieve. All you do is sift it, put it back in at the end after it's sifted out. So you just go like so. There's an extra blob of bicarbonate soda in there. I'll just take that out. You can sift it together like so, and this is to get more air into it so that your cupcakes are light and fluffy and nice and airy. So you go like so, just keep going till it's all done. As you can see, it's just the brown bits left behind. Just put it back in, because that adds to the healthiness of the recipe. And then now all you need is 1 cup of raisins or sultanas, whichever you prefer. Either is fine. Put that in. And then you get a whisk. Now you don't need an electric whisk. You can use a fork or just like a hand whisk like this. Use that instead. And you just whisk it together like this. See, it comes together really quickly. So this is a great recipe you can make with kids. If you want to make something quickly. If you're kind of new to cooking and you're not confident at making, recipes, this one is so easy. Anyone can make this. You don't have to be a qualified chef to make something like this, but it will make you look like one. So there you go, give it a good stir so that all of your recipe is nicely combined. You get quite a lot of mixture out of this. And then what you do, get an ice cream scoop, one that has like the little release action. Get one of these cupcake things. Just fill it up like that and put it into your bun tin, like so. Don't fill it up too much because the mixture will rise. So you may have some mixture left over to make like another few cupcakes. Just fill it up like so. And just keep going until the whole of the tray is filled up, like so. A medium oven, 180 degrees for about 25 minutes to half an hour, and it's ready when a toothpick comes out clean. So make sure it's the toothpick comes out clean when you do it. So I made a batch earlier, so I'm just going to pop these into the oven and show you the ones that I made earlier. And as you can see, I've decorated them a little bit. Some have got cherries in the middle, just a glacé cherry. Or these are daisy wafers, and those are suitable for vegans. They've got no animal products in it at all. And just simply place them on top. The glacé cherries will stick anyway because they're quite sticky, so you just push them down. The daisy wafers, I've just pushed them down, but you can use a little bit of icing sugar and water mixed together to make a little bit of icing sugar paste and stick it to the top. And there you have your pumpkin and raisin, vegan pumpkin and raisin cupcakes. They're absolutely delicious.